snowy fields and lanes she keeps the waiting in candlelight the sacred altar shines. He suckled the young lambs upon his knee, giving the weary sleep and peace. While he read the stars inside her dream, but he was blind.
About 7 days ago, a dozen towns back, I met this old woman that put me back on track. She lacked a long life of smiles, hugs, and kisses. Her name starts with Miss and never made it to the missus. She told me she was lonely, still searching for Mr. Right. Her life chased love and never lasted through the night. She fights for satisfaction, for feeling good enough. The tougher it got, she only calls her own bluff. She knew where she was heading, let herself die. Tears caused by fears, painted red eyes, tagged her own lies on the walls of the depressed. Her baggage was so heavy, so she started to undress. She told me years of pain, heartache, drugs, and death. Asked me about myself, so I took a deep breath. I didn't want to share my transparent heart, so I started with a comment that ripped her all apart. I told her I'm married, I'm reaching for my dreams. She mixed tears with laughter, finished it with screams. She said, why try, because pain covers passion. I didn't want to listen, there's a chance that it could happen. Our eyes were so connected that the bond cannot be broken. It's a token of her past until my mind had been spoken. After that she cried, not knowing what to say. I didn't know her name, she was the woman I called Rain.
Let me take a second's walk imagination. Picture a lonely homeless man at the bus station, asking for the world to change and a couple dollars worth of change. And Novocaine to numb the brain from the pain. So I dropped him a few bucks and we sat there and prayed. I asked about his life and all he really could say was he seen the days of sun rays, and now the darkness has followed, taking this one strong man and made him hollow. As he swallowed another drop of liquor and licked his lips of the taste, he told me not to waste time on hate, because love is too important to throw away. Then he took his pack bag and his cup full of earnings and got up to walk away. And I could still see his heart was burning, hurting from the life lost. In the high tides he was tossed, so now he dreams of sailing sea and leaving the roads he's crossed. About 8 years ago, from the present, I encountered a group of people living out their backpacks and tents in a van. They would travel the states, leaving all they had behind, making money along the way by playing music and doing magic tricks for coins dropped in the pan on the street. We would meet one late night while I was walking. We struck a conversation, so we started talking. They told me they left their lives back home cause they were destined to be free on the road. Even though it gets lonely sometimes and cold, they could just spread their wings and go any place, anytime, cause the angel led the way, the direction due south on that blistery day. And the mystery may be why would you pack up your bags and fly away from life?
I ran into a broken, hopeless man. In his left hand that he panly dropped the pennies in his can. Never standing up, always laying down. There was a picture of his life as he spoke this quiet sound. You don't really realize the type of life I envy. The streets welcome me, my life slowly begins to empty. I couldn't pay rent, I couldn't afford a car. My life left me when she found me in a bar. Not a penny to my name, raised a lot of fights, but I could always afford when my life needed flight. I had the money to get high, gave him the change to drink it down. Never realized that I left me sleeping here on the ground. I tried to connect but never saw his destiny. It left me with the pain that took over the rest of me. I sat next to him, asked him for his name. We ended with goodbye, so I left him with my change.
Keeps bid the weary sleep in peace. He read the stars inside her dream, but he was blind. He read the stars inside her dream, but he was blind. He read the stars inside her dream. Yes, it did. The man was blind. He was blind.